Grokr exchange. I did a review on this yesterday. I just want to look into. I want to expand on their Form D Securities and Exchange registration that they have, as well as their address. Right? Are they truly here in Denver? And who the heck is Ernest Dewey May Jr.? That's what we want to know. Okay. So if this is your first time on this channel, make sure you find the subscribe button. Also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any of these important updates. On this channel, what I usually do as per request by my viewers is I review income, opportunity, systems, platforms, and even training products. If it's make money online that you're after, or steer yourself away from a potential scam, this information can serve you. Also, at any time throughout watching this video, if you're looking for a way to create either active or passive income online, you could feel free to check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link in the description box below. So here we are, Grokr-lssc.com. That's one of the domains that they're using. And what I'm talking about here today is this thing here, this license, this SEC license. I'm thinking a lot of people are getting fooled into handing over their crypto to these guys. Okay, I would say to these scammers here behind the platform. Now we're looking at the Form D. It says up here, the Securities and Exchange Commission has not necessarily reviewed the information in this filing and has not determined if it's accurate and complete. The reader should not assume that the information is accurate and complete. So that means, in a nutshell, that the SEC, they probably don't even know much about this company. They probably don't even know it exists unless people have been complaining about it in the US. Because it says they have not really reviewed this information. But even after that, it says Form D here. Form D, Notice of Exempt Offering of Securities. That's not true. You're lying. Okay, not the SEC. These guys at Grokr Exchange. They're lying to you guys and lying to the SEC. Well, they didn't go to the office. They just submitted a registration. I'm guessing online, because I don't think these, unless they have well, they could have contacts in the U.S., but they're not. Their office, their real office, is not going to be in the U.S. Okay, I noticed on Google Maps it's pulling up Grokr Exchange at the address of this building. In Colorado, 1696 Larimer Street, Denver. Right, but they're not giving you the unit number. But it's not that hard for people who are good at SEO to pretend that they're in a building. That's what I'm seeing here. There's no way that they're going to be here. Why would I say that? This is common sense, because the Department of Justice, right? Just think about that. The Department of Justice. Most of these click a button apps get lost. Most of these click a button apps, right, are created by guys based out of China or Chinese related countries. Can you imagine two Chinese guys here, right, who were actually running out of this building here and running a horrible scam, right? And then the judge gets involved, and then law enforcement gets involved, and then the Department of Justice strings them up in a cell somewhere, right? They're not that dumb, so they're not going to give you guys their address. They just know how to put the address on Google Maps, pretending that they're in this building. Hopefully, you guys are aware of that. I'm thinking most people are, but some people probably thinking that, yeah, oh my God, they're in Colorado. It's a US based company. It's not. And then, where's the guy's name here? Ernest Dewey. And his last name is May Jr. I mean, right here, it's a funny story, right? First name Ernest Dewey, last name May Jr. What kind of last name is May Jr.? Who comes up with idiotic stuff like this? I mean, why would they even do that? Why don't they just say, hey, we're running a scam. We don't have any trading signals. We have pretend trading signals. You guys can just donate your crypto and keep your fingers crossed and hope that you can, create or multiply your crypto while our platform is up and running. But once we pull it, it means that deposits, withdrawals have exceeded deposits, and we're going to rug pull. I don't know why they don't just tell the truth instead of coming up with all this Mickey Mouse stuff, unless the public is actually believing in these cock and bull stories. Ernest Dewey, first name, last name May Jr., right? Person doesn't exist. And the name's being used on companies' house, that's UK incorporation certificates, for quite a while. Bunch of different companies here with different addresses. A different address. I'm not going to even check this out because they're not going to be dumb enough to be there either. 17880 Grant Street, Denver, United States. Yeah, it's bullshit. American. No, it's just a fake made up identity. Right? So you guys can, well, not you guys, but scammers can create documents using like company's house and fake names. And apparently they can do one with the SEC, but like right at the top, it says that the SEC has not necessarily reviewed the information in this filing and has not determined if it's accurate and complete. It's not complete and it's not accurate because they're offering securities and they're claiming that they're not. Hopefully you guys understand. If some of you don't understand, rewind the video and watch it again. You can also go into the settings on the YouTube app and choose a different language. See if your language is for the audio file. If your language is supported, and like if you speak Portuguese or Italian or Hindi, Polish, right? Language should be there, and you could just click that off, and then my reviews, you can actually listen to them in your preferred language. Do that if you're having a hard time understanding my content. Anyway, Grokr exchange. We'll draw a picture here. Bullshit. Okay, I'm just calling BS. They're not really registered. They're partially registered, and then they are lying, claiming that they're exempt from offering you guys securities. But at the end of the day, they're offering you ROI. So they need to register, not with Form D. Not with Form D. Okay. They can't truly register here because what creates revenue for Grokr is network marketing. Network marketing, okay? And you cannot go into the SEC and apply for a real registration if network marketing is what's creating revenue. Once network marketing declines, the platform will most likely pull these websites and completely rug pull. Yeah, That's pretty well what's going to happen in a nutshell. But there's a lot of people complaining about withdrawals already. Well, this pretty well sums up what I wanted to look at today, related to the Grokr exchange and that bogus SEC registration. Hopefully you enjoyed the content here today. If I get any more information about the fake Grokr exchange company and platform, I will be sure to share. Thank you for watching. If you're still looking for a way to create active or passive income online, feel free to check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link below. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Take care.